Hey, Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading. We're going to take a look and see if you should stay in your situation or move on when it comes to love. So apply this to your own unique situations, you guys. Switch the roles if you want. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you guys get notified on when my new videos post, when I go live. Also, if you guys are interested in wanting to follow me on my social media pages, personal readings with me on Zoom, pre-recorded. The links and the details are in the description box below. Also, if you guys haven't joined my channel memberships, hit the join button. I'll greatly appreciate it if you guys did join just to support me and also my channel. If you guys are interested in wanting to learn tarot with me, check out the link in the description box below and all the info is there. All right. So what messages do we have here for Sagittarius in love? What's the current situation? What's the current energies between Sagittarius and the person that they're dealing with here? We have the 5. There is conflict between you and your person here. There's conflict. There's jealousy here. There's also anger here too. I think that there's someone here that's thinking about you a lot right now. Thinking about the relationship, thinking about the connection here. The time and energy that has been invested into this. I feel like whatever this is, I feel like someone basically wants to fix things here. They don't want to lose this. They've invested all their time and energy into this relationship here. They want things to work out. So you may be dealing with someone that's sitting in this energy. This could be you here, all right? So apply this to your own unique situations. Is there genuine potential for progress between you and this person? We have the Chariot. I would say yes, that there is. Let's see. The problem is I feel like this person needs, I think that this person needs to learn how to listen though. You know what I'm getting? I feel like this person's not listening here, and I feel like when you speak, this person completely railroads over you. Can't get in the words edgewise. So, you know, there's kind of like, okay, you know, there's a conversation happening, but how can you understand the full scope of the conversation if one person's not listening and then the other, like both people are not listening, right? So things don't go anywhere. But there's one person in particular that's doing that, okay? That I'm feeling that's doing that. I do feel like there is genuine potential for progress here. Like, I feel like what needs to be recognized by you and the other person, what needs to be recognized, what roles you and the other person played in the rupture of this connection. You know, even though we may not have done something shitty, we have to own something that contributed to the dynamic, right? So let's see. What's keeping things stuck? What's keeping things stuck? What is keeping things stuck? What is keeping things stuck? We have the Knight of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I think it's just slow movement here. The Magician and the 9 of Cups. The 5 of Swords. The Lover's card. You know what another thing I'm getting here is, I think that you may be dealing with someone here that does not want children. I feel like that's what you guys are fighting about. Now, some of you guys kind of given up on having children because, you know, maybe you guys have, you know, fertility issues or something like that for the women that have fertility issues out there. I mean, obviously, it's a very sensitive topic for some women, so I'm just not really going to go deep in it. Let's see. Tell me about what's happening. What happens if you continue waiting? What happens if you continue waiting, Sagittarius? Okay, so the Emperor, Aries energy, the Queen of Swords, the 2 of Wands, and the 8 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and also the 7 of Wands. with the Emperor to the Empress. I hate to say it, but I'm kind of getting the sense that, okay, there is effort being put towards meeting kind of like in the middle, you know, or something like that. You know, have the meeting of the minds here. I'm seeing a lot of defensiveness though. Yeah, like the intention is there, but the execution kind of sucks. Does that make sense? Now, whether this is coming from you or the other person or both of you guys, I think that, you know, the intention is good. It's just that the execution sucks. What happens if you choose to move on? What happens if you choose to move on? So I think that moving on is something that would be really confusing to you at this time. I think that if you moved on, I feel like there's a fear of someone here moving on to somebody else, moving on to another option here. The problem is I don't see this person doing that. I see this person missing you here, wanting a new beginning here with you. I don't know if like children is a deal breaker here for you guys, but there is a fear of losing you. There is an energy of someone here rushing in, trying to save this relationship, trying to save this connection here. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces, the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. What guidance do we have here for you from Spirit? What guidance do we have here for you from Spirit? Strength, Leo energy. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have the Star card here, Aquarius energy. I think in the end, for someone here is just not worth losing. In the end, I feel like whatever differences that you guys do have, you know, I feel like you guys are definitely going to work things out here, Sagittarius. Yeah, I see you guys working this out. There's definitely some sort of major burden here surrounding having children, I feel. There's almost a sense of, like, say if someone here doesn't want to have children, you continue staying in the situation here, you know. I do feel like eventually there's going to be some sort of resentment here. I think that if someone here chooses to stay with someone that they don't want to have children here with, you know, someone is definitely sacrificing themselves, you know, on what they want. That just doesn't magically go away, you know, just because someone here loves somebody, right? So I feel like there's a lot of consideration that needs to happen here. So Sagittarius, I do hope that this reading was helpful. I hope that this reading resonated. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Bye for now.